Welcome back to more. I almost said Shogun 2. Rome 2 Total War Siege. I almost said Matchmate. I'm so used to doing my Shogun 2 series, which was pretty short lived. Welcome back to Rome 2 Total War Superior Tactics. Not Shogun 2 Matchmate Siege Battles, that's the other series. Alright, he wants no rules. Okay, he's going to do this as Sparta with no rules apparently. I'm going to view his Steam profile. It is private. Oh, he has not set up his Steam profile. So he might be pretty new to the game, or he could have had Steam for 10 years and just never set up his Steam profile. I do not know. But he's obviously a little bit familiar with the game since he asked if there were rules, which that means he's been playing at least a little while. So let's see how this goes. Equipment, I almost forgot because I don't play on the Rome map too much, but I think I might because I like it. I'm gonna go with onagers. Let's see. Um, hmm. Alright, I think I might go with. Oh, dude, you. What the hell? Whatever. Well, I'm gonna go with 6 of these in case there's cav. Barricades. Stone beds slow units down, but a barricade completely stops the unit for a while. Might go 6 of them. Hmm. Actually, instead of the tank traps, I'm gonna go with the spikes, and then 6 stone. Wait, no, where's spike traps? I really don't want to use spike traps in this massive city, because if I get cornered in an alley, I don't want to have to run over my own spike traps. That would be tragic. But stakes I can move through just as Cav can't. Barricades aren't too bad. I can just rip them down real quick if I need to, but it'll stall him which is the end game. But if I place him and then I have to pull back from the wall, I'm gonna rip him down myself. So that could actually hurt me. Okay, forget spikes. I'm gonna go with a bunch of caltrops, because they can also disrupt formations if I engage a unit that is like in the middle of a field of tank traps. So I have 6 barricades and 12 tank traps. 12 sets of tank traps. But now I just started the video and the dude that was here left, and I was minimized when he joined, but I saw on the recording that someone joined. By the time I came back and started talking to him, it was kind of too late to pick equipment. Also different from Shogun 2 time limit. I set it to 40 minutes. In Shogun 2 there's obviously a 20-minute timer, but since we have basically 2 armies instead of 1 army, I give double the time. I have double the units, so double the time. I do that for balancing, so he can't sit there for 30 minutes with artillery or spend forever out there, but he also has to be somewhat aggressive, because if he takes too long, just like in Shogun 2 sieges, if the attacker takes too long or if they just sit around, you're going to run out of time. Which 40 minutes is a long time for a siege. It's actually very long. So that's why it's 40 minutes. I have double the units, so double the time. Which I kind of wish this similar tactics that I use here worked in Shogun 2, but In Shogun 2, troops don't have shields. I mean, in Rome, damn near every unit has shields for most of the factions. Some factions have a bunch of units without shields, but shields are make units last a lot longer. In Shogun 2, every unit just dies really fast, whether it be by, katanas or archers, everything just dies really fast. I have actually set the time limit to unlimited before, like a really long time ago. And I would get an attacker that would just, like, he would get a bunch of high quality units and a bunch of archers and artillery, and he would just camp on the corner of the map, and he would type to me in chat and say, hey, I'm just going to sit here until you leave the game so I can win. And that's why I don't do unlimited. Empire Total War has a similar problem with siege battles. If the attacker starts losing, he's just going to pull back to the corner of the map and just sit there until you leave the game. That was one of the bigger problems with Empire Total War ranked sieges. I used to do a lot of ranked battles for Siege and Empire, and people would just camp on the corner of the map and say, come out and get me, or I'm just going to sit here until you decide to leave. So, none of that crap. I have a big army, so you get a little extra time. That's how it works here. Also, my commander, I always have the commander trait because Raise Banner increases my general's aura, and it also increases my unit's melee defense, which can make them hold the line a bit longer, which I like. But most importantly, it has Rally, which will boost the morale of everyone nearby, which Raise Banner increases that aura. So I use Raise Banner, which increases my aura, so my rally will go farther. So I can give my guys more morale and more melee defense, like, together. Which, and one of my biggest pet peeves in Shogun 2 is you could have like 60% of your army still alive, and your whole army is routing with 60% of your force left. It's one of my biggest pet peeves in Shogun 2 is units route so easily that it is ridiculous. Like, you guys are samurai bound by the sword to fight to the death, and you have 160 men in your unit. You lose 50 of them, and you're fleeing from the battlefield with like 80 men left in your unit, or even more than that. I've seen units with like 120 out of 160, and they're routing. And that's not even Ashigaru, that's like Katana Samurai and such. Like, they route so easily in Shogun 2. It's a huge pet peeve of mine. Especially in Shogun 2, Samurai do not route. You fight to the death, or you leave the battle in shame, and then you commit suicide because you can't deal with the shame. So why the fuck do units route so easily? That makes no sense whatsoever. But that's the way they do it. There we go. Just as I'm done giving my speech here. Ugh, never mind. I guess he didn't want to play. He probably didn't like that he was the attacker. One thing that I don't entirely like about playing as Rome is there's not many options for your general. Like, I got like weak Cav and a Cav that's a tiny bit stronger, but still pretty damn weak. Let's see. The stats are also very different from in Shogun 2. Like, in Shogun 2, if your unit has 47 attack, 48 defense, and 80 armor, and 55 morale, like, that is that unit will slaughter a max rank katana hero. Like in Shogun 2, that is some insane stats right there. So it's very different in Rome 2, stat wise. But also stat wise, my general sucks. 28 attack, uh, 61 defense, 90 armor. I mean, it's really hard to, whenever you've been playing Shogun 2 for a while and you take a look at these stats, it's like there's such a huge difference in the way the stats are set up. Also, you don't have a weapon damage stat like you do here. Which, the weapon damage stat pretty much goes on the type of weapon, whether it's a gladius sword or a spear. Like, spearmen have high defense but low weapon damage and low attack, but very high defense. Let's see if I can get this guy to stay. Looks like it's Rome versus Rome going on here. Okay, he's off Rome. Good. I hate fighting the same faction, not just because he's Rome, but because I can't tell like who's who when the battle's on. You guys gonna nuke America soon? Good, then we could be good friends, but I still have to kill you in this battle. Alright, just so this guy doesn't leave, I'm gonna ready up. Which, we're engaged in a pretty nice conversation. What the hell? Yeah, well, there's something going on here. Are people disconnecting, or are they actually leaving? I can't. Oh, he came back. Okay, he must have got disconnected since he came right back. Or maybe he clicked the wrong button. He's pretty decent at English. He understands everything I'm saying right away. Actually, I'm gonna check his Steam profile real quick. He has 66 hours of Room 2 played. Alright, so he's actually not very experienced at all. Unfortunate. I like close battles. Let me see what other games he's got. Filter games we both own. He has 66 hours on Room 2. He plays Mount & Blade Warband a little bit. And that's it. He doesn't have any other Total War games. And he actually doesn't have a whole lot of hours on Steam either, but gotta start somewhere, I guess. Alright, so I still got my equipment there. I'll see if we can get it started. If he's not very experienced at Total War, it's almost guaranteed that he's not gonna win. But hopefully I can get some good footage and have a nice battle with him. I might even let him take the wall a little bit, make it interesting or something. I don't know. I'll just try and make it an interesting battle. I'm 38 out of 40, but I'll let them know that I'm pretty much using all 40 unit slots. One of the biggest fails that I see when I'm doing these battles, especially on large armies, is I'm using pretty much all 40 unit slots, and someone will attack me with like 15 to 20 units. It's like I'm defending, and my army is twice the size of the attacker. It's like there's no way you can win there, none at all. On average, the attacker only has like 3,000 more gold than the defender, out of like 22,000, and he'll have like 26,000 or something like that. So he doesn't have a whole lot more money. I think on Rome, since there's actual stone walls, he has more. On the other map that I play, like the Shogun 2 map, attacker only has like 2,800 more gold, but I think here it's more like 3 or 4,000 more gold that he has. Which, if he uses that 3 or 4,000 extra gold on like 2 or 3 artillery, then we're pretty much even on unit size. Well, army size as for money. So the attacker has to know what he's doing, because generally the attacker has the same amount of money as the defender minus, the artillery they bring, which is probably only going to be 2 RD at max. And that'll leave the attacker with only a couple hundred more gold than the defender. So you have to be very skilled and very talented at attacking to really win a siege battle as the attacker, especially in large armies. On smaller armies, you can pull some, noob crap and like spam elephants or something, and sometimes it'll get you the win, especially if the attacker is if the defender is also a noob and brings crappy units and a bunch of pikemen. Then you can work your way through that and probably come out victorious if you really know what you're doing. But in large armies, it's not just the units, it's the fatigue that matters. Your units are going to be tired by the end of this battle. What's going to matter is how fast they get fatigued. This guy brought 1 tower and 1 battering ram. That is it. Wow. He is gonna have to rely on his ballistas. It's his only chance. He does have some cav, some spearmen, sword masters. He has two ballistas and he has a ton of artillery. So I'm gonna start getting set up here. I don't want to keep anything back. I need my army up here, and I know that. But if I put my guys back here, they'll be too far to come up quick if I need them. But also that artillery, bro. So I'm gonna put my backup back here. Back. Lol. And let's see. I'll put 3 around this corner. I'll put 3 in this street here. And then a 4 up here, which can hold till the side units come up. I'll put 2 over here, 2 over here, and a 4 up here. My archers. I hate stacking so many units on top of each other, but archers and slingers will also be up here because his range is pretty close as well. General gonna be here for now. Let's see what he's doing. If I could find. Okay, I see what he's doing. All right. For just 2 ballistas, I'll put like two spear levies and maybe 2 of these guys. Like if he's just putting those 2 there. Wait, it says he has units here, but they're invisible. Wait, no, they're right in front of me. They blend in so well with the trees I can't even see them. Okay. Oh, he has a lot of horsemen and berserkers there. Okay, I need to completely reset my army. I'll put 5 here and 3 here. 4 back here. And 1 of these guys over here. Let's see. Just putting a bunch of guys up here. Not too many, I think. So I'll put the other 5 Hastati here. Let's see, I'll put 3 legionaries here. Then I'll put 4 of these guys. Yeah, I'll do 5 and 5. That's what I'll do. So I'll put 5 here. And then the other 5 up here. Same with the Hastati. And I'll put 4 and 4 for these guys. And 4, you guys are already there. Slingers will... let's see. It's really hard to decide what to put where. See, if your artillery's up there, you don't have any artillery down here. So my slingers are gonna sit on this wall here then. Yeah, they're gonna sit there. And Archer, okay, he's completely splitting his guys. So I'll pretty much do the same. My Archer, he's got a lot of artillery, holy shit. Alright, my archers will sit up here. Yeah, archers are gonna go up there, which those walls are gonna crumble very quickly. Two of these guys will... Most of his army's up there, so only one is gonna go down here. Then the other two are gonna go up here, around this corner. This is so sloppy, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. I got shit everywhere. Okay, let me just recap what I got all over the place here. Okay, the slingers, one of you, 5 of you, 5 of you, pretty much half of all my melee except one Praetorian are down here. Actually gonna not group, but 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I need to like group these guys up so I know what the hell's going on. Yeah, you, and then 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this army is up here. Yes. From Praetorian to the levies is down here. The rest is up there. Let's see, he's got Cav over here. I need to start placing this shit. If I ever have the time to. Alright, I'll put some of them here. I'll actually put 3 here. And I'll put 3 here. Actually, I'll put 4 here. Then the other 4 are gonna go across there, along with the barricade. Do I need to use all 6 right there? No, I can use 3. Okay. Actually, I'll double layer it. If something does happen here, I need as much time as I can to hold them off. Okay. So it begins. Alright, he's just got a ram and a tower down here. He has no arty here, right? No arty? Okay. So these 5 are gonna move up. They're gonna walk for the moment. Yeah. And they're up here. What do we got going on up here? I already hear artillery shooting. What's going on? Oh, he's hitting my archers. I'll spread them out. Spread them out. Spread them out.
Archers!
Yeah, spread them out. There we go. My wall looks pretty empty like this, but YOLO. Is this a bad time to say I have to go to the bathroom? Well, his artillery is going to take a while down here. No, up there. He just started moving in his ram and his tower. Alright, these 5 are going to hustle it. Hardcore hustle it. Slingers, you might as well get off the wall. You're not doing any good. Not right there anyways. I could probably take out most of these guys with just my melee. He's got horsemen. I am going to need to defend that gate though. So 2 of these guys 2, actually no, I'll send 3. The other 2 will just actually hang up here. You 4 will hang here. My Hastati are gonna start getting on this wall. Just 3 of them. The other 2 are gonna sit here under the gate. And up here. Let's see what's going on up here. My Hastati will just block off this for the moment. Actually, everything. You guys can't run when you're up there anyways. I have to do this like individually. You guys will do that. You guys don't run. You guys don't run. And you guys hold. Okay, he's probably just gonna focus on this hole then. I already see his sword masters coming in. So, you'll go there. You'll go here. And you'll go here. And then these 2 will cover this street. These 5 will sit behind. And that's pretty much good for the time being. I really gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna yellow it. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Just in time for them to land on my wall. Wonderful. Alright, so. Spear throwers. You're useless. Slingers. You're actually gonna get over here and start slinging shit at the guys on the wall. Spear throwers, you're gonna sit back. He just got through the gate. I'm not gonna let him through. This unit will get right in the gate's face. This unit will be a little more spread out behind it. Up here, the archers are doing their thing. You guys will actually go over there. And these guys will go right here. Alright, he's moving in pretty hard. Let's see what else I got. Got my 5 Hastati here. I'll move my legionaries up. I'll put 2 over here defending that street. The other 3 will be here. Archers, just keep doing your thing. Got my general and my 2 Praetorian Guard, which are just going to hide for a little while, back over here. Alright, he's trying to rush his way through the gate. It's not going to do him a whole lot of good. These guys will pull back so they can do some shooting. Maybe even give these legionaries some shooting. Which actually, yeah, if they have ammo, I'm actually going to save their shots. I don't want them to waste it. I got slingers and spear throwers for that shit. Which I'm actually going to bring them up. Spear throwers will hit them on the flank. Legionaries will slide down so they can deploy. Alright, everything is moving into place. Over here, you guys should be all throwing your spears. Choo-choo. Sorry about that. Live right next to train tracks. You know how it is. Alright. We're throwing our spears at this guy's flank. And we're just ripping his guys apart with these Pila. Just tearing them apart. And they're about out of ammo. Now they're going to charge into the flanks. I'm going to create a V shape now with these two units. And he just left the game. Oh my god, all that talk before the game and he leaves. Oh my god. Honor has not been satisfied on all sides. He's Russian and he left. But even then, his army was much smaller than mine. Which, he lost 1,700 and only killed 200. I lost 400 and killed 600. Something, what the hell is this? Did he get a lot of friendly fire? Where did all of his losses come from? What the hell? I didn't even kill that many of his troops. Like, where was all of his losses at? I must have missed something there. Either way, I'll just end this video here, and whenever someone decides to actually stay, I'll resume. See you guys next time.